These solar lights we bought, they were kind of expensive at the time. They're like $50 a piece, I think. At any rate, you can see how it's faded, and the solar panels are faded, which is reducing the solar collectability. So I'm gonna, just for a couple dollars, fix this up real quick. This unscrews, and then this piece just comes off like that. I had actually taken these, and in here on the inside you can see where the rechargeable battery is. I bought some cheap dollar store lamps, took the batteries out of those, and replaced these. So this does have new lamps, or new batteries rather. So I'll just leave that out. What I'm going to do with this is I'll be using a little bit of black paint from cheap store, $2, and some clear coat, doesn't matter which brand, a little bit of tape. So I'm going to tape off the panels, and I'm going to paint all this black. Then I'm going to peel off the tape, clean the tape off of the panels, because anything you clear coat is going to stick to it. And once everything's painted black, peel the tape off, clear up the panels, then go over the whole thing with clear. You can actually clear these little panels and they come back to new. And I'll show you what I mean in just a minute. So I got some regular 2-inch tape. I'm going to put some on in just 1 second. Alright, so I got the tape. Putting the tape on there, pushing it down, making sure it sticks. Then just with the regular household blade, I'm going to cut it to fit. Just trim that the best you can, peel that off, and continue to do so all the way around. Now I've taped each one of these panels off, and one of the very important things not to forget is the eyelet here. That's what senses the sun, so you do not want to paint that. You want to tape this eyelet off just as much as the solar panels. Now the panels and the eyelets taped off, I'm just going to scuff this a little bit and clean it up a little bit. So what I've got here, if you don't have sandpaper available, I got a sponge, a rough sponge from the house, that I'm just going to rub off the edges here, which is going to give the paint something to adhere to, making sure to get all edges. Doesn't have to be the greatest job in the world. I mean, you can spend as much time as you want on this, but I'm just doing a quick job. Now, after you've sanded this, I like to clean it off. You can use just about anything. I just happen to have some lacquer thinner handy, so I'm going to be lucky enough to use that. I'm just wiping off the excess stuff that I was sanding, but you get the gist of it. Just don't use anything oil-based, because it'll make the paint fisheye. Now the bases of these have glass in them that I don't want to break, and I don't want to spend all my time taping off. So on the top there are 4 little screws located on the corners. It's here, 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 and here. I'll take those screws out, and when I do, I stick them on a piece of tape so they don't go flying away. I put all the pieces in the box so I don't lose anything, and move on from there. Now I've removed the screws from the corners. I'm going to pull out this piece of plastic, being careful to not break anything, and pull out the glass panels. taking my time because I'm videoing it, but you can see it doesn't take much time. And we're going to have to clean this up. You can soap water, whatever you want to do. I'm just going to blow it out with an air hose real quick. So this is the panel I'm about to paint. You can see how old and faded it is. This is the one I did paint. It's still drying. After I did the black, I clear coated the whole thing, which makes those panels come up like new and are going to make them work a heck of a lot better.